Hello again, PreAlgebra. So here we're looking at how do you simplify fractions. Well, the key piece here is that a fraction is, and remember the equal sign means is, a division problem. So how do you simplify fraction is the same answer as how do you simplify with divisions. And so, looking at our first example here, we're just going to work with the a over 4 minus 5, where a is equal to 8. We're looking at our how do you simplify fractions in the context of simplifying substituted variables. So looking at that context, we have our value of a is equal to 8. We first just need to make our substitution. And so if our a is 8, we're able to make our substitution, which is to replace it. So then we have 8 divided by 4 minus 5. Simplify that fraction means to divide, so it's 8 divided by 4. Plug it into a calculator, use mental math. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Finish off writing our equation, so we're able to write the minus 5. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. We're losing more than we have. We have 2, we lose 5, we owe 3 still. So let's take a look at the next problem then. Problem 2. We have a plus b all divided by 6, where a is equal to negative 2 and b is equal to negative 10. First things first, make the substitutions. Our a is negative 2, so we're able to substitute that in. So we have the negative 2 plus our value of b, which in this case is negative 10, all divided by 6. Now, we have a fraction bar. The 2 and the 10 are on top of the fraction bar. That means they're both being divided by the 6. Up above, the 5 was not in the fraction, so it did not get divided. So when we processed that order of operations, the 8 divided by 4 happened first because that was divided. Then we subtracted by 5. In this problem, problem number 2, the addition will happen first because that is being grouped together by dividing by 6. Even though there's no parentheses written in this problem, it's still grouped like parentheses. And so we need to simplify the negative 2 minus 10 first. Negative 2 minus 10, well, we're losing 2, then we're losing 10 more. So we're losing 12, all divided by 6. And negative 12 divided by 6, well, a positive divided by a negative is still a negative. 12 divided by 6 is 2. So our answer for this problem is negative 2. Because we take care of the division after we take care of our addition and subtraction when the division bar goes all the way across. The fraction bar goes all the way across. So let's take a look at problem number 3 then. In this problem, we have xa all divided by 3, where x is equal to 5 and a is equal to negative 6. So first things first, let's make our substitutions. We have that x is equal to 5. So let's go ahead and plug that 5 in. We have our a is equal to negative 6. So once again, rather than just write the negative 6 to represent that unwritten multiplication sign, I'm going to go ahead and put parentheses there. That's just an easy way to represent the multiplication and show what's being multiplied. You could have just put a dot or a multiplication sign, and that would have worked just as well. And so all of that is being divided by 3. Just like we mentioned before, because the division bar goes all the way across, the 5 and the negative 6 are being divided by 3. Now, here's the other layer here. Multiplication and division happen simultaneously, happen at the same time. Just like addition and subtraction can be done in any order and happens at the same time, the same thing's true with multiplication and division. We could simplify this by taking the 6 and dividing it by 3 first. That will give us the same answer as doing 5 times 6, then dividing by 3. So whichever way you want to take, I would suggest, if you're looking at this and you're not quite sure where to start, and this seems a little new, just follow the steps that we talked about earlier. Take care of what's on top of the fraction bar first. Take care of that grouping first, and then do the division. And so 5 times negative 6, well, 5 times 6 is 30. A positive divided by a negative is a negative. So we have negative 30 divided by 3. And when you do that division, 30 divided by 3 is 10. A negative divided by a positive is a negative. And so we're looking at the value negative 10. I hope this helps. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. I look forward to working with you guys this week. Take care.